everyone, welcome to my studio. Just finished piecing this last night, so this week I'm going to be grouting it. That's for starters. And on this table, I will be working on this puppy dog named Millie again. It was a commission project. And then I'll probably just update this because I'm going to be working on it in class. I probably won't record me working on it. So instead you'll just see an update. I have the eyes and nose. I think I'm gonna do the tongue next, and then I can sort of put the pink away and just focus on the fur. And right away you can see there's a very light rim, and then sort of a more solid pink, and then some dark shadow there. So I have pulled something light for the rim, this one. Something for the more solid pink tongue. And then as it moves back, and then one that's even darker, where is it here, for the shadow. So I'm gonna get started. There are some little fur things coming down, but I am going to cut those off because you can't see them very much when you blow it out. If I do any kind of extras, it's going to be these big whiskers. So I'm not gonna worry about that. Top of the nose and that little triangle area. And if I look at my reference photo, I see that it is a little bit lighter. It's black fur, but it is a little bit lighter than the black fur around it because it's got a little bit of highlight on it. And here's the original photo. And that same color occurs right up here. So it's a little lighter up there, it's a little lighter there, and it's a little lighter on the nose. And also kind of that light color comes here, it's under the eyes, it's on the eyebrow a little bit. So I'm gonna work on filling that in because I want to get at least the muzzle done and hopefully the rest of the head. The fur here and the fur here is the same color. There is a little line of highlight that defines the edge of the muzzle. You can see it right here. That's a little bit lighter. So I'll be putting a little bit lighter fur right there. And it should distinguish the two areas nicely. Another project, but I'm not sure what I want to start. And so when I need a little inspiration, I like to come outside and go in my garden and look at all the flowers blooming and get some inspiration. Even if I don't want to do flowers, I like to come out here and be inspired by what's going on and enjoy my fountain. Yesterday, I had an opportunity to go to ATL Glassworks, which is a stained glass shop in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm going to share with you what I purchased. So I don't really need any glass because I have a whole bunch, but I have some big projects coming up and I wanted to stock up for those projects. So let me just show you what I got. There's nothing like buying glass in person. And probably two of the biggest benefits are that I can look at each piece of glass individually and see if it's what I want and need. And then second of all is that I don't have to pay shipping if I go pick it up. And shipping is always a lot with glass because of course it's fragile. Oh no, it broke. So I bought a lot of Oceanside compatible fusible glass. It's COE 96. Which I have a lot of COE 96, so that's fine. But I really like the Oceanside because it's very smooth, and so it's easy to cut. The color is just beautiful on this one. It's too bad it broke, right? Because we probably packed too many in one thing. And then I like this color so much, I got two pieces. Can you tell I like blue? This slate color, just gorgeous. Solid on one side in case I want that, but I love the swirl. Actually, I like the swirls better than the solids because it gives you a little bit more variety. I'm going to be cutting some down and making some frit balls, so that's why I wanted that for another community project coming up. Now this glass is one that's not made anymore, so I went ahead and got it. It's called Graffiti. It's made by Armstrong, and I bought 3 pieces because I was feeling kind of greedy about that. Here's the other package. Now this is not fusible, but a nice green. Look at this pink, iridized pink. I have a lot of lighter pinks. I have a lot of pink glass. I have a lot of lighter pinks, but it's hard to find this darker color. And with the iridized, oh, I love that so much. Gorgeous. I bought this bright yellow because I might be making more sunflowers. I've been on a real sunflower kick, and the saturation of this was just gorgeous. So I think this is also, I don't know if O means oceanside, but I think it might be. Another blue, fusibles to make fruit balls with. Gray. It's always nice to have some good neutrals. Look at this swirl. Oh, I just love it. It's solid on one side. Isn't that interesting? And another gray. So that's it. I thought today would be a good day also to go over my storage system. So I have been in the process of moving my studio from my garage to inside my house, and I purchased this storage system. It's similar to the ones that IKEA sells, but IKEA it was back ordered and I couldn't get a hold of one. So I actually bought this from Walmart. It's a Better Homes and Gardens, and put it together myself, just like IKEA, you would with IKEA thing. And then these bins I got at Walmart to fit in there. So the one thing to know about the system is that these shelves are not super sturdy. Like, they're only held in place by these little wooden pegs. And so I kept my heavier glass on the bottom shelves. I do have these 3 bins, which I might reduce to 2. And then any standing glass, I just put on the bottom shelf. So because I didn't think these upper shelves could handle a lot of weight, I put beads there. And I'm gonna have to move some more of my stained glass because I just don't think it's strong enough. So some beads are much, much lighter. And then I'm able to use these bins for whatever I want. It's been nice, but it's not nearly enough. I still have so much stuff in my garage that I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the rest of it. But this is a start. I have another volunteer session working on the community mosaic project at the art place this week, so I will update you on that. Here's our starting point this week for the community commemorative mosaic project for the art place. We need to finish the blue here, the letters, just the rest of the C, and of course all of the background. So this is the pre-cut glass that I prepared last week so that people will just be able to glue in that background, maybe nipping a little bit here and there to fit around the letters in particular. But that should accelerate the pace at which we're working, make it go a little bit faster. And I think we've got maybe 4 people helping today. I'm about to go pick up the information, find out who's helping me. That's it. time for me to grout this mosaic, and I'm going to make a couple different colors of grout. For the sunflower petals that are yellow, I think I'm actually going to make a yellowish orange shade for that. And then I'm going to make a dark tone for this dark shadowy part of the leaf, and I will use some of that up here. And then for the sky and the rest of the leaf, I will make a gray. That's right. I'm about to grout. These are the two colors that I've mixed up. I wasn't going to mix orange, but I changed my mind. I mixed some orange. The orange has yellow in it. If you would like to know the exact formulas and amounts, I'm sorry I can't provide that for you because I just mix it until I like what I see. So this is the yellow colorant by Color Ants, and this is the sandstone, which gave me the orange color. Same brand. I mixed it until it's a color that I like, knowing that it's going to dry perhaps a little bit lighter. So this is a very pale yellow, but that is the type of sunflower this is, the Lemon Queen. And I'm going to start with it. I've been calling this the no tape method because I hate taping, but you will notice that when I go to do this initial wipe, I am wiping away from the center because whatever happens, I don't want extra grout to be sent into this beaded area because it would be much harder to clean up than if it's out away from the center. Now, I still have to add some darker grout in here, so this area is just the beginning. Also, I am just using crummy old paper towels to clean up at this point because the grout is really still too wet to buff off the glass and do. For the final clean, I'll use a cloth, but right now I'm just using paper towels. That's it. In any areas, like in this darker area, the darker leaf where the light grout has gone, I will be able to go over that and darken that up with the dark grout. Now for the gray grout on the background, I have already this grout. It's pre-mixed, you just buy that color. I'm going to spread it on dry just to make sure I like how it looks. Yes, I think that'll work. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. I like to see the pieces just a little bit. I don't want it to not look like a mosaic, so that works great for me. It's all cleaned up, all done. Here's the update on this one. I finished adding all the blue and this Van Gogh background. That's it. Then I try to go again and get a better look. It's just so hard to show mirror mosaics. the light, if you want light on it, then it reflects the light, then you can't see it very well, but there you go. I didn't get as far as I like this week, and this part is not working for me. I know that right around this area underneath the nose, between the nose and the mouth, the fur is lighter, but it's not that much lighter. It transitions a little bit more gradually, and I think I put these pieces in first, but they have just been bothering me ever since. So as soon as this glue loosens up, they are out of there, and I'm going to replace them with something a little bit in between these as more of a transition. And I didn't get as far as I wanted to this week, or I would have liked to, because I had a surprise visitor. One of my sisters came to visit, and I didn't get any work done on this. So it is what it is. I am going to remove these and replace those two pieces. They kind of look like buck teeth or something there. It's not working. All right, so I let that glue soften up for about 5 minutes. And this one is now ready to come out. Got that one. And then on this side, I was trying to pry that one out, and this one came loose. That's fine because I can glue that one back in, and that gives me space to work on this one now. Maybe I'll spray some more water in there and give that some more time. I'm gonna be careful not to chip any of the pieces that are nearby, and I'm gonna try prying it up this way and see if that. Need to cut a few new pieces. This one can go right back. Sometimes the glue makes a ridge, so yeah, I'll have to deal with that when I get to it. This one should fit right in where it was before though. And I kind of have to keep hands off until the water that I sprayed on there has all dried up, because I don't want to accidentally loosen some of the other pieces. So before I had the pieces in, look how much lighter they were. I went with just a little bit darker, and I've cut this new piece and it fits perfectly. But a lot of times what I'll do is after I get it to fit perfectly, I then cut it. And so I'm going to cut it along the lines of how the fur lies. It comes down this way. And they'll fit in there pretty tightly together, but now there'll be two pieces and look a little bit more like fur. Also, when I'm working with tweezers on such delicate pieces, I like to dip my pieces in the glue. When I don't have tweezers, I'd rather just put it on from the bottle. I think this piece got flipped. There we go, much better. That's putting it together. Thanks for watching. See you next time.